I'm Alex from Rhodes Racing. We're basically going to go and do some really good coaching today with Ali B, or Finlay and Ethan from Rhodes Racing. Players here as well. Jack's our videographer. Going to get some drone footage hopefully as well, so it's going to be a really cool day. So I'm just going to show you around a little bit. So we're at Warsash Sailing Club today, which is where both the boys is their home club. So it's really nice to be able to get some coaching here. Looking up at the flag on the harbour office, we've got some pretty decent breeze. And we're basically going to go out of the river here, launch from Lobster Key and then take a rib out and some marks, head out into Solent and hang a left. And these guys are just getting everything rigged. So you've got Finlay with 220151 in an Ovington, and then Ethan in a 227321, quite a nice new PSA boat. So Performance Sailcraft are one of our boys' supporters and sponsors that have helped us, and they're also well supported by Rooster. So we've got quite a bit of support, which we're really appreciative of. And actually today later you'll see some marks that we're using from Mark Asquith from Extremity, which is a local chandlery. He supports quite a lot of the events here and the Oppies and a lot of the ILCA sailing as well. So yeah, so between us, really well supported and looking forward to a great day.
Hello, my name's Ethan Rhodes. I'm 16 years old. Been sailing since I was 6, so 10 years. Sailing the ILCA 6 for 2 years now, just starting to be competitive, which is good. Been sailing the Topper for like probably 4 years before that, maybe even 5. Like that's what I started learning with in 4.2, and then just did a bit of sailing in a 29er and a Fever, but eventually came back to the ILCA.
Hi, my name is Finlay Rhodes. I'm 13. I've been sailing the ILCA for almost like a year and a half now. I've been sailing since I was like 6. I've gone through the Topper 4.2 to the 5.3. I sailed a bit of Fevers when I tried a 29er out, but didn't really like the double-handed anymore. So now I only sail ILCA.
Sheeted out that much, I would expect you to be like trying to live on a really big surf, where you're sheeting out more to try and get around the fact that the apparent wind's not and try and really find the load there. And I think because it's relatively flat water and you're keeping the angles narrow, that means that you can keep the sheet really narrow as well. Yeah. So I think generally there's times when you're either sheeted, and then there's times when you're pressing on the by the lee but still bearing away. And ideally, if we were trying to get the like real squeeze from the by the lee press, we have to stick straight to that one. I think it's because every so often you're a bit too eager to press too quickly, a bit early. If he goes backwards, you want to be able to go backwards with him, and there was a couple of times when he went backwards and you didn't follow, which meant that by the time the next manoeuvre happened, you were high with no flow and Ethan was low with flow. And there you just were sitting down. So try and, even if you can't pull off the reverse every time, try and mirror when he does it.
We went out, focused, put a start line in and focused on some starting stuff to get us ready for the international events coming up over the summer. And then after we're doing a few of them, working on our line awareness and manoeuvres around the start, we then went into a bit of speed work just to, like get rid of the rust and make sure we're keeping dialed into our boat speed.